I'm Noel Hyde. I'm one of the trustees and workers here at Wingspan Birds of Prey Trust in Rotorua.
And what are we here to see? We're standing next to a kind of yellow case, a thermal case. And can you tell us what's in it?
Well, this is a brooder, and inside we have a little barn owl that is being hand raised, hopefully for our flying displays eventually.
And what stage is she at now? So we can see she's got lots of light grey, fluffy feathers on her and not yet developed the heart-shaped face.
Yep.
So what stage of development is she at, and what will she start to look like, I suppose?
Well, she's looking, as you say, a big ball of fluff. She's about 27 days old. She'll be starting to fly in about 2 weeks. Yeah, so all her primary feathers on her wings are all now a few centimetres long, and her tail feathers just starting to emerge, but her facial disc is just starting to develop as well. So yeah, while she looks ungainly and a big cute ball of fluff at the moment, she's actually about to transform into something really beautiful. So yeah.
And how do they learn how to fly? How will you train her for the flying displays?
They're hardwired to fly, as birds are, but what I have been doing since day one is every time I feed her, I peep a whistle and blow a whistle, which now she knows is dinner time. So, and I know how good it works because I can peep the whistle when I'm out of the room, and she'll start chirping when she hears it. So yeah, it's Pavlov's dogs type thing. So yeah, she's so hopefully when she starts flying, I will be able to call her to me for food. That's the plan.
And have you been able to bring her into your home?
Oh yeah, she has to be hand raised at home, and of course I have to feed her. Initially 4 times a day. She would be fed 4 times a day. Now I'm just feeding her ad lib, so when she wants it, she gets it. So she's basically fed throughout the day and into the evening till last thing at night, and I always leave her with food so that she can have a little midnight snack if she so desires, which she normally does. And as you've seen, she just swallows her mice, which is her ideal diet, and what she would eat in the wild. As you've seen, she'll swallow it whole. So yeah, quite a sight. Mm.
And what are the challenges of raising a barn owl by hand?
What you have to do is, because you're trying to imprint the bird, so you have to spend a lot of time with them because they have to imprint on you and not be afraid of you. You have to work with them at their dinner time. So yeah, just fascinating. And of course they are very active at night, which is when I want to go to bed. Spend as much time with them as you can, as late as you can in the day. Mm.
Does she have a name?
Not yet, because we're unsure of its sex yet. I actually thought it might have been a male, but the first feathers are coming through, and there's quite a lot of spotting, so which leads us to think that maybe it's a female. So it's always best to hold off these things until we're sure. Yeah.
And how would you describe her personality?
Up till now, she seems quite cantankerous. When she was very small and helpless, she absolutely adorable, and I mean she'd make your heart melt. But as she's getting older, she seems to be showing her character is coming out more, and she's very easily upset. But it's more than compensated by her the behaviour. You know, every day she does something different, and the development is incredibly fast. And even in the last 24 hours, like last night, she started flapping her wings and making little runs. So she's only been on her feet for been able to stand for a week, but now she's starting to run and jump. So she's growing at an incredible rate. Yeah.
And what can we expect to see in the next couple of weeks? What are the next stages of development?
Okay, her facial disc is going to become more pronounced, and the feathers will all start popping through, and all the feathers on her breast will start showing through. Her wings will definitely become more developed, and also feathers on her back and shoulders in particular will be the feathers on her shoulders will be the first to pop through. But yeah, so she's just going to get all the down that she has now will be the insulation under the feathers. So this is her final coat of down prior to the proper feathers coming through.